It's Kelly, she a single mother. It's been like that since the dad left on the day he fucked her. He said he loved her, and he was gonna cuff her, but he lied. So since then she been yelling, fuck him, fuck him, and fuck niggas too. She had a son, so she made moves. Time passed, the son really grew. Kelly's no longer 22. Kelly didn't sit and get mad. Kelly sucked it up and went and got a bag. Kelly's side gig paid hella cash. This shit is crazy. Kelly go crazy. Kelly be strapped up like the baby. Kelly for hire. Kelly get payments. Kelly kill men and women but no babies. Kelly don't play around in this bitch. Kelly, she walk around with a stick. She keep 100 rounds in the clip. Every time her phone ring, it's a hit. Damn, her phone ring, I knew it. It was this nigga named Lewis. He said he got a Nike bag for her, and he need her to just do it. She told him, you know I'm with the movement. Where you at? Tell me where you coolin'. He told her, she pulled up on him. She said, now tell me what we doing. He said, first off, it's this nigga Drew. I been knew this nigga since we both were 2. I grew up with the nigga, we was really cool. Even wore the same shirt, socks, and shoes. Then he came up, got his fame up. Thought he was 100, but he changed up. We said we wouldn't let nothing change us, but he did when he got it changed up. Left me out to dry like I was rainless. While he out here getting hood famous. I was with the nigga when he was nameless. Now he out here acting like we strangers. Nah, they ain't going down. I got a bankroll now. He said I need you on Young Jock. Kelly said yeah, it's going down. Kelly meant the shit. She asked where his address is. She on her adoption shit, but she about to get that kid. He told her where Drew had lived. It's out by mama and them crib. Now she en route to him. She about to rewrite his will. Sheesh. Moments later, Kelly pulled up. Broad day, she on some hood stuff. Correct that, she on some hood shit. Hood on, she got a full clip. Peeked through the window when she saw a kid. Fuck the nigga, she ain't here to make him a victim, but she'll go deny that little nigga. She crept through the back, hand grip tight around the strap. She can see him chillin' through the window. She can just shoot him in the back, but ain't no guarantee in that. She gotta see him in his face. Shit, this delivery was special. She just gotta send it to his place, and that's what she did. She bust in, he looked at her and said, wait a minute, what this shit about? What the fuck I did? In the living room, I got my fucking kid. Don't shoot, I got my fucking kid. He need me, I need to fucking live. She staring at him on some killer shit and said, do you know who Lewis is? He said, yeah, that's my dog. I've been knowing him since we learned to crawl. She said, so y'all fuck with each other. He said, we wore the same clothes and all. If you want him, just shoot me now. Ain't nothing you can say to make me cross him. I love that nigga way too much. If I lose my life, then I guess I lost it. She say, damn, that's really what you want, nigga? He more important than your own nigga? You going hard for the wrong nigga. It's crazy, you don't know your own nigga. Well, it's time for me to put you on, nigga. He did magic with your soul, nigga. He looked at her and said, what you mean? He the reason that you gone, nigga. His body dropped, blood in his mouth and his ear. She see he dead, she gotta leave. She turned around and his son was there. She looked at him, his son was staring. It seems no one got a voice now. She really wondered what she gon' do. Fuck it, she done made a choice now. She looked at a strap, she put it to his head. He said, don't do it. She asked him what he said. He said, don't do it. I'm only 8 years old, and I wanna build. Kelly said, tell God about your goals, nigga. Sheesh. Right. Hey, hey. Kelly did the job. She just pulled the Lewis house. He gave her the cash, it's all there, so shit groovy now. She said she wanna talk, but can they do it in the house? They walked in, he said, what's up? And then you hear, yeah, that's a gunshot, nigga. Kelly had to off that nigga. This nigga loved him and he got him killed. Ain't no room here for that whack nigga. Who gives a fuck about that nigga? Kelly got better shit to do. She looked around, ain't nobody there, so she grabbed a bag of cash and made a move. Kelly pulled up to her crib, shit, low kids, where nobody live. She got the place when that nigga left her just big enough for her and the kid. She turned the key and then she walked in. Her son there, he got a big grin. She told him to go and have a seat. She gon' tell her sister that she made it in, and she did that. They came back and sat with her son. They sitting at the table conversating, playing with her phone, then the phone rung. He gave it to her, it's a homie one. She picked up like, what up, bro? He said, you heard about the nigga Lewis? Kelly got relaxed and said no. One said, shit, I'ma make a long story short. They found this nigga body turned to corpse. Gunshot, point blank range, any thoughts he had was all on the floor. That nigga people out here for war. I looked into it and the shit true. Kelly said, who the street said did it? One said the street said Jew. and he hung up. Then Kelly heard a knock at the door. She went and looked out the peephole. Whoever it was wasn't there no more. She ain't tripping, she been here before. She got a gun, ain't he scared to pop it. She told her son walk slowly to her. She gon' talk to him and put him in a closet. She said, Trey, I'ma say this once. Shit about to get real now. It's gonna feel like it lasts forever, and you gon' hear a bunch of gun sounds. This one of the days that we talked about. Listen to me when I'm talking now. Get in the closet, don't make a sound until someone come and get you out. She helped him get inside. It's go time, bitch. The good thing is no sneaking on her, living in apartments. Moments later, nigga barged in from the back of the door on some smart shit. She ain't have time, so she kinda hit. He walked right past and didn't notice it. See the nigga walk to the front door and she realized she just fucked up, because he let two niggas in and they rushed through the door masked up. They in the house tearing that bitch up. Kelly nervous but can't bitch up, cause them niggas looking everywhere, and she don't need them to find her son, so she crept out a spy. Woo, woo. Hand tight around the Glock. Woo. This shit crazy, niggas clearly made a mess. Woo, woo. Good thing she got a mop, and it only clean up ops. Ayy, she coming down the hallway slow. She hear him talking, so she peeked in. She dug back and said, thank you, God. It's clear today you wanna meet them. She turned the corner just to greet them. They guns tucked, they on some lame shit. They started talking, one scream, Mike. Kelly started shooting like it's game 6. That's all you hear from inside the room. One dead, the other barely breathing. Kelly stopped shooting the gun and walked up to him. She said, nigga, who the fuck is Mike? You better answer, cause I asked you nice. He looked at her and said, take this L. She said, nah, but I take your life. Shit crazy, cause instantly she had a flashback. The 3 niggas came in the house. Mike the other, where's ass at? She left the room on the fast sack. The front door open, so he must have left. She went to grab Trey out the closet, opened the door, and no one there. Mike got the kitty in the back seat. Mike told him, look, don't you be scared of me. It's all good, it's gonna be alright, my G. Justice has to be served, and the judge is the streets. And your mama played foul, and now she fouled out. You part of her team, and she let her team down, cause you need her right now. But fuck it, that shit over with. You don't need to hear that, so let's talk about some other shit. What's your name, nigga? The kid said Trey. Mike said you like football. Trey said I play. Mike said what position? Trey said running back. Mike laughed and said I'll tie you up, so ain't no running back. He looked back, Trey ain't laughing at all. Trey said, look man, where the fuck is my mom? Where she at, nigga? Hate you almost fat niggas. Mike cut him off like fuck you, sit back, nigga. Trey sat back and he looking out the window, cracked it just a little bit. He need to feel that wind blow. Thinking about his mom, he know he dead, he heard them things blow. Who he gonna live with? Cause they ain't got no kin folks. Fuck this, Trey ain't on no duck shit. Yeah, he got a plan. They approached the red light, Trey got out and ran. Mike tried to stop him, Trey small, so he slapped his hand and moved quick. Trey a running back, he used to stiff arm in that bullshit. He ran through a yard, then he bust him a right. Closed the gate door behind him, yeah, he made it look right. Checked the back door of the house, it's not a person in sight. He bust another right, then fuck, he ran into Mike. Damn. Mike took this nigga back to the car. He said, why you run? Trey said, I don't know who you are. You just took me out my house and said you gonna kill my mama, and you doing this stuff for nothing. She ain't never in no drama. Mike said, look kid, it's clear that you don't really know her. Trey cut him off and said, man, I know my mama blow a bitch. And I ain't dumb, I'm 7 years old and you about 30, so you should know just how this go. You just kidnapped me, so my mom gon' pull up. And if she dead now, then my uncle show up. Then you'll look crazy and realize you screwed up. You'll shoot, he'll shoot, then the corners roll up, right? Mike laughed and said, you don't know what this thing bout. See, this a different kind of sport, you don't know what this game out. See, what your mama did was fuck. The car came to a stop cause shots rang out. Ain't nobody dying. Trey alive, but in the back crying. Mike's mad and he multiplying. Mike thinking, who done lost his mind? Who would do this shit in broad day? But he ain't crying over spilled milk. He'll pick the glass up and walk away. He asked Trey, are you okay? Trey looked at him and then looked away. Mike turned around and kept driving. He got the puzzle look on his face. Ain't no way this hit from his mom. She wouldn't do it with him in the car. She don't even know I took the nigga. He said, Trey, I don't live far. Meanwhile, Kelly home frightened, trying to find out who the fuck is Mike. She frustrated, she don't know the name. Then she got her ID like a fucking light. It's two niggas dead in the home. They came with Mike, they ain't come along. At this point, they had to call the nigga. So she gon' go and just check their phone. Got it, she dial it, he answered, she wildin' like, I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you want. If you're looking for some ransom, I can tell you that I won't. Hey, but what I do have is a special set of skills. I will look for you, I will find you. I promise you gon' get killed. Hey, Mike just hung up. Shit, he don't give a fuck. Kelly hung up too. She gon' fuck this nigga up. Kelly got another idea. It's far-fetched, but it's worth a shot. She went to map and saw Mike home. His address there, his exact spot. Kelly smiled like these niggas dumb. Mike at home chillin' with her son. Kelly speeding down the road now. She so fucking mad, she holding a gun. Kelly pulled up the Mike crib. Shit, low kids where nobody live. She ain't scoping, she don't give a fuck. She gon' kick the door and get it how she live. Mike and Trey up in the living room. She kicked the door, all you hear is boom. She looked around, waving a gun. She don't see nobody, he ain't fucking home. Then Mike popped out. Like, bitch, what's happening? Bitch, put down the gun. She froze up standing. He said, you at a loss for words? She standing there staring. Kelly out of disbelief. It's a fucking baby daddy. Ayy, over her, this nigga had power. When it came to him, Kelly weak. He said, bitch, put the gun down. Kelly put the gun by feet. He said, bitch, sit your ass down. Kelly looked at him and took a seat. Kelly said, where the fuck you been? He said, bitch, did I say speak? He walked up on her. Kelly tensed up quick. He said, Kelly, what's your name? Kelly said, bitch. He said, bitch, I can't hear you. Then Kelly screamed, bitch. Kelly dropped his head. Mike said, yeah. Then Kelly punched him in the shit. Ayy, he fell back, then he dropped the gun. Then Kelly hit him with another right. He remember having weak Kelly. Since then, Kelly learned to fight. Kelly kicked him like, I hate you, Mike. She grabbed a gun, it's time to end his life. It's pointing at her, missing final time. And then she hear Trey say, mom. She popped her head up. To his voice, she gon' run. Then Mike tripped Kelly. Ayy, Kelly dropped the gun. Mike picked up the gun. Trey walked out and seen him. Mike looked at Trey and then looked at Kelly and said, at least you got to meet him, bitch.
News from Finland.
Sheesh. Hey, right. Hey, Mike a stepper, so you better watch your step. He don't need no gang, he got himself. Young nigga, but all his homies mean death. Had a bitch named Kelly, but he left us, now he on the move. Mike a hit, man, he nothing like a goon. Mike in here professional, he extra dope like another school. Silence up on the strap, you'll hear about it on the news. You got a problem, call Mike can fix the shit, he got a two. Nina with him, Dre or two, they both going, ain't gotta choose. He Mike Jack, now he Mike Tyson, cause he stick and move. Now he Mike Jordan, the push come to shove, he aim and shoot. Every time his phone ring, he gon' get the ringing too. Ayy. Then a call came in, it was Aaron. Aaron told him, look, I need you again. He said, this one kinda different, cause it might be your friend, just pull up. Mike said, cool, drop me your pen. He pulled up on him. He said, nigga, what's the play? Aaron told him, first off, do you know this nigga Ray? Mike said, yes. Aaron said, I need him out the way. Mike said, Ray. Aaron said, today. Mike said, okay. Aaron said, he gotta go, this nigga a snitch. He gotta feel the metal melt, he need more than a stitch. I got a fucking case now, cause some shit that I did. And the fucked up thing about it, I did it with him. Damn. Mike feeling that shit, commit a crime, it don't stand. This nigga a bitch, he tryna point while on the stand. This nigga a snitch, he banged a 6 and carry 9s. He stupid as shit. Mike pulled up, broad day, jacket zip, he got his hood up. Mike in killer mode, now he on some hood stuff. He got something in his hand to wake the hood up. Peek through the window, ooh, he rapping bricks up. but he ain't hip for that shit. He called Ray from a burner and he answered that shit. Mike said, what it do, bro? You at the crib, I know God wants some bricks, he overpaying, it's a lick. He said, come through. Quickly, Mike is at the door. Ray opened up and said, damn nigga, did you soar? He a jokester, they sat down and they cracking, joking more. They just laugh and smile, Ray cracked them up some more. So this down to biz. Why they packing bricks? Ray said, let me tell you this. Boy, me and that nigga Aaron in some deep shit. We hit a lick a while back on some silly shit. He got caught and want me to come in there and admit it. So now I need your services so I can end the shit. Mike thinking in his head, man, it's a double hit. Ray said, make him see the doctor like bluefish, redfish. Mike cut him off and yell, dead fish. Ray hit the floor, Mike bout to leave, then somebody opened the door. It's Ray's mom, man, she screaming cause he dead on the floor. Mike popped out his spot and said, I wish you would've knocked, bitch. Sheesh. Right. Hey, Mike did the job. He just pulled the Aaron house. He gave him the cash, it's all there, so shit groovy now. He said he wanna talk, but can they do it in the house? They walked in, he said, what's up? And then you hear, yeah, that's a gunshot, nigga. Mike had to off that nigga. Ray dead, but he still paid him. Mike a honest guy, and that's a fact, nigga. He gon' move on from that nigga, cause he got better shit to do. He looked around, ain't nobody that he shot. And again, did he made a move? Mike pulled up to his crib, shit, low kids, where nobody live. He got the shit when he left Kelly, it's a man crib, look how he live. He turned the key and then he walked in. His bro there, he got a big grin. He told Mike, bro, have a seat. He gon' tell Mike you might have a kid, and he did that. He said, Mike, you might have a son. Mike said, nigga, what you mean? He showed him the phone, then the phone rung. He gave it to him, it's his homie one. He picked up like, what up, bro? He said, I got the info you needed. He said, send it, now we bout to go. Bro said, Mike, I'ma make a long story short. That Kelly bitch you had a boy. She came up getting money now and made it out the struggle that you left for. We gon' go by and get my boy. He looked into it and the shit true. Mike said who they saying the daddy is. His brother said the street said Jew. So they pulled up, Mike brother knocked at the door. Kelly looked out the peephole, Mike brother wasn't there no more. Mike is standing at the other door. He got a gun, ain't scared to pop it. He told his niggas come closer to him. He gon' talk to him to make sure they got it. He told him, look, I'ma say this once. Shit about to get real now. In and out, we can't take forever. It's a kid in there, so no guns out. I'm sorry we ain't get to talk this out. Listen to me when I'm talking now. I'm going in without making sounds. I'ma let you in and then it's going down. They crept around the side. It's go time, bitch. Fucked up thing and no sneaking on or living in apartments. Moments later, Mike barged in from the back of the door on some smart shit. She had time, so she kinda hid, so he walked past and didn't notice it. So Mike walked to the front door, ain't nobody there, so he fucked up. He went and let two niggas in and they rushed through the door, masked up. They in the house, turn that bitch up. Mike wanna beat the bitch up. Them niggas really looking everywhere. They really trying hard to find the son. Kelly crept out a spy. Woo, woo. Mike looking with his Glock. Woo. This shit crazy, niggas really made a mess. Woo, woo. But Kelly got him off, and it only clean up ops. Hey, Mike in the room from his bros. He hears steps and they creep in. He peeped out and it's the Kelly bitch. She looked like she about to meet them. She turned the corner just to greet them. Mike crept out, he on the same shit. Then Mike hears homie scream, Mike. Kelly starts shooting like it's game 6. That's all you hear from inside the room. He know the daddy still want the kid, but he gotta go, then he bumped into him. Trey was about to take off from Mike. Mike grabbed him and you know that's nice. Mike dragging Trey down the stairs at the same time his brother lost his life. Shit crazy, Trey fighting Mike ass back, but Mike got him in the fucking car. He told him chill, sit your ass back. He left a crib on a fast sack. Kelly realized it's someone else, but went to grab Trey out the closet, came out the room and no one there. Mike got the kitty in the back seat. Mike told him, look, don't you be scared of me. It's all good, it's gonna be alright, my G. Justice has to be served, and the judge is the streets. And your mama played foul, and now she fouled out. You part of her team, and she let her team down, cause you need her right now. but fuck it, that shit over with. You don't need to hear that, so let's talk about some other shit. What's your name, nigga? The kid said Trey. Mike said you like football. Trey said I play. Mike said what position? Trey said running back. Mike laughed and said I'll tie you up so ain't no running back. He looked back, Trey ain't laughing at all. Trey said, look man, where the fuck is my mom? Where she at, nigga? Hate you almost fat niggas. Mike cut him off like fuck you, sit back nigga. Trey sat back and he looking out the window. Cracked it just a little bit, he need to feel that wind blow. Thinking about his mom, he know he dead, he heard them things blow. Who he gonna live with, cause they ain't got no kin folks. Fuck this, Trey ain't on no duck shit, yeah he got a plan. They approached the red light, Trey got out and ran. Mike tried to stop him, Trey small so he slapped his hand and moved quick. Trey a running back, he used to stiff arm in that bullshit. He ran through a yard, then he bust him a right. Closed the gate door behind him, yeah he made it look right. Checked the back door of the house, it's not a person in sight. He bust another right, then fuck, he ran into Mike. Damn. Mike took this nigga back to the car. He said, why you run? Trey said, I don't know who you are. You just took me out my house and said you gonna kill my mama. And you doing this stuff for nothing. She ain't never in no drama. Mike said, look kid, it's clear that you don't really know her. Trey cut him off and said, man, I know my mama blow a bitch. And I ain't dumb, I'm 7 years old and you about 30. So you should know just how this go. You just kidnapped me, so my mom gon' pull up. And if she dead now, then my uncle show up. Then you'll look crazy and realize you screwed up. You'll shoot, he'll shoot, then the corners roll up, right? Mike laughed and said you don't know what this thing bout. See, this a different kind of sport, you don't know what this game out. See, what your mama did was fuck. The car came to a stop cause shots rang out. Sheesh. Hey. Right. Hey. Mike. He hung up the phone and shit. He just whipping his whip. Trey in the back complaining and shit. He thinking about Kelly, he noticed she pissed. He noticed she pissed. He noticed she pissed.
I love
fuck that bitch. Mike walked in his crib. Said Trey, welcome home. Make yourself at home. This the way that we live. Yeah, I live here alone. I sit up on the throne. Pop shit cause he did. He popped Kelly cause she thick. He popped in her when he hit. And she popped up with a kid. Trey said, bro, who are you? Mike said, I'm your dad. Trey said, man, no you not. Mike said, that's a fact. Trey said, stop playing with me. My dad would've stayed with me. My dad been dead, dude, nigga. My dad died saving me. They just staring off. Trey not scared at all. Mike start glaring off. Trey said, nigga, you a bitch. You can't look at me without looking off. Mike said, look, kid. Listen. You need a whipping. Fuck. Look, listen. It wasn't my decision. One night at the gas station, I was drunk. I had them bands on me, I carried them hoes in the trunk. I saw your mama pumping gas, she at the pump. Had them tight jeans, they was light green. I decided I wanted them anyway. I was on a whole nother mission, I headed to her like playing chicken. Told me that her name was Kelly, she was 33 like Scotty Pimpin'. I ain't dumb, I knew she was lying. It's cool though, she over 18. I took her home and I did my thing, then I skated on her like the Maple Leaves. Trey said, what? Listen. Dude, you trippin'. Mike phone rung this minute. Trey said, are you gonna get it? Mike picked up and said, who is it? Shit is one. He say, listen. Kelly's on a mission. She headed to you with the quickness. Mike said, thanks bro, this the business. Trey, come here, your mom gon' get it, little nigga. Sheesh. Right. Hey, one called Mike and told him Kelly on the way. He called Kelly and told her what the streets had to say. And he was right when he told Kelly what the streets said. He was right when he told Mike Kelly was on his head. Who the fuck is one? One be knowing everything. One be doing dirty shit, but he come out as squeaky clean. One don't like to play with straps, but one he keep a triple beam. He the king of middleman, he got connections like a stream. One don't like the bullshit, he gon' cut it like a string. Getting rich off knowing plus 2020, that's a thing. Fuck with him, he fuck you over. He gon' treat it like a fling. Low key, well put together shit, that's his thing. Sheesh. But one trippin' and shit. He been drinking more, he acting different and shit. He been going crazy cause he missing a bit. He used to date Kelly, now she dissing and shit. See, one still bugging cause when Kelly was his lady, Kelly seemed different, one noticed she was shady. One checked the phone, she had one thread from Amy, but it was really Mike. He said this bitch trying to play me. He left the house quick like he been late lately. He sent her a text like, bitch, you must hate me. I seen the text to Mike, the love of your life. You wanna leave me and that you bout to have his baby. Fuck you, but he ain't really mean it. Him and Kelly part ways, still ain't never seen her. But that's the reason one today is a heavy drinker. But fuck that, she gotta pay, this ain't no misdemeanor. One made his mind up, Kelly time's up, Mike too. He gon' find her, yeah, he gon' find her, Mike too. He on Facebook, he need a face look, buy two. That she go stupid, ho, look he found Mike too. So he hit her up, like, hey big head, I see you doing good and that you had your kid. He said it's all good about the shit that you did, and it's the past now, we can move on as friends. She say cool, shit, ayy, so they got cool, shit. Look, he know what Kelly do, ayy, and he heard she killed Louis, ayy, and he gon' tell her, but first he gotta hit Mike, that's the plan. He hit Mike, bro, he see they got some mutual friends. He sent the Instagram, he said, it's your brother kid, I'ma find out for sure, leave your number and I'ma hit it. Mike brother said cool, and went to tell him, they in the car right now, he bout to get him. One called Kelly back, he had to tell her by the time she off the phone, Mike was gathered with a fella, so he told them the plan. They went to Kelly crib and Kelly wasn't playing. Left Mike, bro, and friend where they stand, but Mike still got away with little man. But Kelly coming now. One followed Mike from Kelly's, it was going down. Fuck Mike and that baby, he gon' gun him down. He saw the kid try to run and Mike run him down. Mike got him in the car and got 100 rounds. Damn, but they live, Mike still in the streets, so that's just the way he live. So Mike hit the gas, then he got back to the crib, then he got a call from one and said Kelly with the shit. Damn, she bust through the door. Kelly fought Mike and won on the low, but Kelly slipped up, now she on the floor. Was gonna kill her, but killed Trey to hurt her more. Fuck him.